Dust is dancing in the evening, cardboard box on wooden floor. She's been meaning for a long time to go through this heavy drawer. Faded corners, winter smiles, scarves and mittens, city lights, frozen moments, old snowflakes, caught in silver, black and white. There's a picture by the river, frozen hair and laughing eyes. She remembers how she wanted that one love to never die. All the promises they made on that bridge of frozen steel now look smaller than the snow on his coat she used to feel. Here's a party, too much glitter, friends she doesn't see for years. That old dress she thought was perfect, eyes still shining through her fears. She can hear the distant music, smell the wine and tangerines. She believed that being wanted was the same as being seen. Snow on old photographs, time has drawn its little cracks. Once she'd give her everything just to have those moments back. But tonight her steady hands turn the pages without ache. She can love the girl she was without wishing for her place. There's her mother in the kitchen, midnight tea and tired smile, teaching her that being gentle is not weakness, just a style. There's her father in the doorway, keys and snowflakes in his hair. All the time she feared to lose him, now just proved that he was there. Each small picture, each old lover, every winter, every friend was a chapter that she needed to arrive at where she stands. She once thought that moving forward meant betraying what had been. Now she knows that every season lives like rings beneath the skin. Snow on old photographs, little storms in paper frames. She can say their hidden names without fire, without blame. If you ask her what she sees in this film of used to be, she will smile and softly say, all of this life still in me. So she closes up the box, slides it gently back in place. Not to bury, not forget, just to give her present space. Outside windows, winter sighs, fresh white covers city streets. She walks out to meet tomorrow with her history at her feet. Three hours difference between her clock and mine. She's probably wrapping something, probably doing fine. I'm at a party with my friends, the music's pretty loud. But when I check my phone, I smile, she sent me something proud. It's a photo of the tree we used to decorate together, the same star on the top that survived every kind of weather. And underneath she's written, wish you were here tonight. And suddenly I'm 8 years old beneath the Christmas light. Mom, Mom's laugh at midnight, I can hear it from here. That sound that meant everything's alright, have no fear. She'd throw her head back when the countdown hit one. Champagne on her nose and the new year begun. I'm miles away now, got my own life, my own place. But when the clock strikes 12, I still look for her face. Mom's laugh at midnight carries over the years, the happiest sound living right here in my ears. I remember New Year's Eve and staying up so late, man, sneaking sips of sparkling cider, man, I couldn't wait. She'd let me blow the noise, make her right when the ball would drop, and then she'd laugh like joy itself. It'd bubble to the top. We'd dance around the living room to whatever was on TV. My little feet on top of hers, as tall as I could be. And when I finally get too tired, she'd carry me to bed, kiss my forehead, whisper something that I kept inside my head. Mom's laugh at midnight echoes through the miles, the kind of laugh that could turn any sadness into smiles. She'd clap her hands like everything was new, like midnight was a magic door we both were walking through. I've got my own traditions now, my own champagne, my own cheers. But when the fireworks start, she's who appears. Mom's laugh at midnight, it's my favorite sound, the home inside my heart that I carry around. She called me just this morning, asked me what I'm gonna wear, told me about the neighbors and her new recipe to share. I told her about my evening plans, she said that sounds so nice. And then we sat in silence, which felt warm, which felt like twice. The distance does erase the years of countdown side by side, all those midnight moments where my whole world was her pride. And even when I'm in a room of 100 other souls, it's her laugh I'm listening for, the one that makes me whole. Mom's laugh at midnight, I'm sending it back to you, across the states and through the phone. I know you hear it too. Every time I'm happy, every time I let joy in, it's because you taught me how you're where my laughter begins. Next year maybe I'll be there with you again. Same tree, same stars, same countdown to 10. But for now I've got your laugh inside, it's my midnight's guide. Mom's laugh at midnight, forever my ride. So here's to all the miles between the ones we love, to midnight calls and photo texts and stars up above, to every mom who taught us how to celebrate the new. At midnight when I close my eyes, I'm celebrating you. Mom's laugh at midnight, I hear it even now. In every piece of joy I find, you show me how. The clock is ticking closer, almost time to cheer. And when I laugh at midnight, Mom, you're right here. You're right here. There's a tangerine beside me, and it's glowing like the sun. Little orange planet sitting when the busy day is done. I peel it slow and careful, let the scent fill up the room. And suddenly it's childhood, suddenly there's no more gloom. The fairy lights are tangled, but I got them up somehow. They blink a little crooked, but they're beautiful right now. My blanket has a coffee stain, my socks don't really match, but I'm building something perfect from this comfortable patch. Tangerines and fairy lights, that's all I need tonight. A mug that fits my fingers, a movie I've seen twice. Nothing grand, nothing new, just this feeling coming through. Sometimes small is the biggest thing. Tangerines and fairy lights. The window's got a little fog from where my breathing lands. I draw a tiny Christmas tree with cold and clumsy hands. Outside the world is rushing to be somewhere, be someone, but I'm exactly where I'm going. I'm already almost done. There's cocoa getting cooler, 'cause I keep forgetting sips. I'm reading something cozy, got the blanket at my hips. The heater makes that clicking sound, the one I've grown to love. And all my worries feel like birds that finally flew above. Tangerines and fairy lights, small rituals of the night. A candle that smells like cinnamon, a playlist done just right. I don't need a party crowd, I don't need to laugh too loud. Sometimes quiet is the sweetest thing. Tangerines and fairy lights. I used to think the holidays meant sparkle and champagne, meant dresses and impressions, meant ignoring all your pain. But now I know the magic hides in ordinary things, and how a simple evening can give your tired heart wings. The year asked a lot of me, I gave it what I had, and now I'm gently recovering from good times and bad. This room is my cathedral, this night is my reward for showing up to every day when showing up was hard. Tangerines and fairy lights wrapped up in December nights. The tree is small, the gifts are few, but every single thing feels true. I made it here, I made it through, with nothing but this simple view. Sometimes love is in the little things. Tangerines and fairy lights. So here's to every evening spent in sweatpants and in grace, to every quiet moment when you finally find your place. The world outside keeps spinning with its urgent, loud demands, but I've got all the universe right here inside my hands. One segment at a time now, tangerine upon my tongue. Feels like I'm tasting winter when the winter's just begun. The fairy lights keep blinking like they're winking just at me, and for a moment everything is all it needs to be. Tangerines and fairy lights, no wrong and no more fights, just breathing in and breathing out. snow and what this piece is about. The year is almost over now. I made it here, I don't know how, but I'll celebrate the smallest things. Tangerines and fairy lights. Tangerines and fairy lights. Tangerines and fairy lights. The snow is falling like it's paid to fall this way. Like someone checked the forecast and said, make it a perfect day. The streetlights hit my coat at just the angle that they should, and strangers smile like extras, and I swear they understood. I catch my reflection in a window full of red, and for a moment I forget the year I'm here instead. The city feels like set design. The music starts to swell, and I'm walking through the credits of a story I can't tell. I've got that main character energy tonight. The world arranged itself to get my angles right. Maybe I'm dreaming, maybe it's the snow, but December gave me somewhere soft to go. I know it's silly, I know it's make-believe, but just for this evening, let me be naive. The camera's rolling somewhere in the sky, and I'm the girl who finally learned to fly. A taxi stops beside me, though I didn't raise my hand. Like the universe is offering a ride I didn't plan. I wave it on with laughter. I'd rather walk the scene through this postcard kind of evening, through this blue and gold and green. There's a couple kissing softly by the statue in the square. There's a kid who's chasing pigeons with confetti in his hair. Everyone's a background dancer in this musical of mine, and the orchestra is somewhere playing something half divine. I've got that main character energy tonight. Like every little detail has been written just right. The coffee shop glows golden. There's a song I almost know, and something in my chest says, this is yours, don't let it go. I know tomorrow I'll be ordinary again. I'll burn my toast and lose my keys and miss my train at 10. But right now I'm the end, and that we all deserve to see. New Year's Eve in snowy streets and finally feeling free. I stop beside a busker playing something old and sweet. I drop $1 in his case, he nods and taps his feet. And in this tiny moment where our storylines align, I realize that everyone's the main character sometimes. The year behind me wasn't always kind or fair. There were days I couldn't get up, days I didn't care, but here I am still standing as the credits start to roll, dressed in winter and in wonder, finally feeling whole. I've got that main character energy tonight, the kind of peace that only comes when you stop the fight. So let me have this sequence, let me have this frame, walking through December like I'm whispering my name. strikes midnight and the fireworks ignite, I'll be somewhere in the crowd with main character light. Not the hero, not the lover, maybe just the one who stayed, who survived the second act and wasn't too afraid. And if you see me walking with a smile I can't explain, it's just December doing magic with the ordinary again. I've got that main character energy at last, the kind you find when you stop running from your past. It's late and I'm surrounded by a mess of tape and string. The scissors went and hid themselves, I can't find anything. This paper has a reindeer pattern slightly out of line, but I'm folding it with all the love that I can't put in wine. The edges don't lay flat the way the titers explain. My corners look like origami lost out in the rain. But somewhere in this chaos there's a message tucked inside. I thought of you while choosing this, I thought of you with pride. Wrapping paper heart, folded corners, crooked start. Every crease says what I can, every ribbon plays its part. It's not the gift beneath the bow, it's all the things you'll never know. How I sat here in the quiet dark and wrapped you up my wrapping paper heart. This one's for my brother who I barely talk to now, but once a year I find the words, the paper shows me how. I picked him something silly, something only he would get, a tiny piece of history that neither will forget. And this one's for my mother who has everything she needs, but I wrapped her favorite chocolate with a card of little deeds. Promises for phone calls, coffee dates I'll actually keep, folded into tissue paper, secrets I won't sleep. Wrapping paper heart, tape that sticks to every part. Fingers tired but something's glowing, something ancient, something growing. The mess around me looks like snow, a blizzard only I will know. How love is sometimes scissors and art, my wrapping paper heart. There's a gift here for someone I'm not certain is still mine. We've been something undefined for such a long, long time. I wrapped it anyway tonight, a book they mentioned once, and hope the paper doesn't show how much I want this chance. It's funny how a box becomes a carrier of hope, how folding and refolding is a way that I can cope with all the words I stumble on, the hugs I fail to give. The paper does the talking while I figure how to live. Wrapping paper heart, imperfect from the start, but that's the point. I think you see the mess is part of what makes it me. I could have bought a gift bag, sure, something quick and something pure, but I wanted you to unwrap the art of my wrapping paper heart. The ribbons curl like sentences I didn't know I wrote. Each present is a love letter without a single note. And when you tear the paper off, you probably won't think twice, but I was here at midnight making everything feel nice. Tomorrow there'll be laughter in the chaos of the day. The paper will be crumpled up and quickly thrown away, but for tonight I'm sitting with my scissors and my care, wrapping up my whole heart just to show you I'll be there. Wrapping paper heart, not a masterpiece of art, but every fold's a prayer I'm sending. Every tape strip is me bending toward the hope that you will see. Not the gift, but simply me, saying you matter in every part of my wrapping paper heart, of my wrapping paper heart. There's a box inside my closet that I open once a year. wrapped in tissue, wrapped in decades, wrapped in something like a tear. I reach in and I find her, my oldest winter friend, a little glass ballerina with a chip that wouldn't mend. She's traveled through my childhood, through apartments, through the moves, through my parents' separation, through my first and second loves. She's seen trees of every size in corners by the door, and she's always hung there waiting, like she's what I'm searching for. Same ornament, different tree, same little piece of history. The branches change, the lights are new, but she's the constant shining through. Same ornament, different tree. She's been everywhere with me, through every year and every door. She remembers what I'm looking for. I remember Dad would lift me so I'd hang her up high. I remember thinking she was dancing near the sky. Then came the year of boxes split between two living rooms. She came with me, she chose me, like a friend who knows your wounds. My college dorm had no tree, just a plant beside my bed. I hung her from the window latch, watched her spin her pirouette. And every tiny apartment since, no matter how small, she finds a branch, she finds a place, she finds a way to call. Same ornament, different tree. Through every version I would be the girl who cried, the girl who stayed, the girl who slowly learned her way. Same ornament, different tree. She's the thread connecting me to everyone I've been before, to every window, every door. Last year I almost broke her. She slipped out of my hand. I caught her just in time. My heart suspended, wouldn't land. And I wondered what it means to need a little glass so much. How something so fragile can be my strongest crutch. I think she holds the laughter of every Christmas Eve. She holds the songs, the burnt cookies, everything I believe. She's not just decoration, she's my museum in the round. She's everywhere I've celebrated, frozen into sound. Same ornament, different tree, a little chip where her toe should be. But that's the proof of all we've shared, of every box she's traveled, carefully repaired. Same ornament, different tree. One day she'll hang for family, for kids who'll never know the start, but she'll carry forward every heart. This year my tree is bigger, got a corner all its own, and I collected new ones from the places I have known. But she still goes up first, always first, that's the rule. My glass ballerina, my beautiful, beautiful fool. I tell her about the year while I find her perfect spot. The things I'm proud of, things I'm not, the chances that I caught. She listens like she always does, spinning it different tree. Here's to what you mean to me. A bridge across the changing years, a tiny dancer holding tears. Same ornament, different tree. Thank you for still choosing me, for proving that no matter where I go, there's always home, always something that I know. Same ornament, different tree. We made it here, just you and me. Everyone we know is at a party across town. Our phones are full of where are yous and please come around. But we're still in our pajamas with the takeout getting cold. And honestly, this quiet is worth more than any gold. The TV's playing something with the ball about to fall. But I keep looking at you like you're the only ball I need at all. Your hair is kinda messy and my makeup's almost gone, but this is my favorite version of us, the one we built upon. Countdown for two, that's all I wanna do. No crowded bar, no fancy dress, just me right here with you. 10, 9, 8, your hand finds mine. 7, 6, 5, and everything's fine. 4, 3, 2, I'm looking at your face. 1 and the whole world disappears, there's only this place. Countdown for 2, and I mean it when I say you're my New Year's resolution every single day. Remember last year we went out, we tried to do it right. Got stuck in crowds, lost our friends and froze half the night. We kissed at 12:03 cause we couldn't find each other first, and we both agreed on the taxi home, this wasn't our preferred. So this year we stayed in, didn't even leave the couch. Ordered way too much Chinese and I don't wanna get up now. You're wearing that old sweater that I love since we first met, and this is easily becoming the best New Year's yet. Countdown for 2, a tradition we began, just you and me, the way it was when this whole thing started, fam. 10, 9, 8, the champagne's getting flat. 7, 6, 5, but who cares about that? 4, 3, 2, I see the fireworks in your eyes. 1 and there's nowhere else I'd rather be, no surprise. Countdown for 2, it doesn't have to be more. You're the only party that I'm looking for. The neighbors upstairs are playing music way too loud. Somewhere there's a couple joining in with the crowd, but right here in our bubble with the glow of fairy lights, we're having the most perfect of imperfect, perfect nights. You pull me a little closer as the countdown starts to blend. Everything in the world outside just floats away somewhere. It's only you, it's only me, it's only this small room. And when you kiss me at midnight, the whole universe makes room. Countdown for 2, let him have Times Square, let him have the confetti, I've got you right there. 10, 9, 8, whisper it with me. 7, 6, 5, this is what I need. 4, 3, 2, never let me go. 1 and we're beginning brand new, wrapped up in the glow. Countdown for 2, I'll say it again. You're my favorite ending and my favorite begin. When we're old and we've had years and years of this, I wanna remember tonight, remember this kiss. How we chose the quiet love, the one that doesn't shout. How we knew what celebration really was about. So happy New Year, darling, here's to me and you. To every countdown, every midnight, every start brand new. I don't need 1,000 people counting down with me, I just just need you beside me, and that's where I wanna be. Count down for two, from now until the end. My lover and my midnight and my absolute best friend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another year together and we've only just begun. Countdown for two, forever me and you. It hangs down to my knees and the sleeves hide my hands. It's not the least bit fashionable, but I hope you understand. You left it on my chair one night, you probably don't recall, but I've been living in it since the first leaves of fall. It's navy blue with one small hole where the elbow used to be. It smells like your apartment and your coffee and your me. I wear it every evening when I'm curled up on my own, and somehow feeling you around makes my little place a home. Your sweater, my December, wrapped around me tight. You're 1,000 miles away, but I'm holding you tonight. Every thread's a memory, every stitch is keeping score of all the times you hugged me and I melted to the floor. Your sweater, my December, softer than the snow, the closest thing to you I have, the warmest thing I know. My friends think it's a little much the way I won't let go. They say just buy your own one, but they don't know what I know. That there's a kind of magic in the things we leave behind, the pieces of ourselves we give without them being designed. I put it on this morning just to make my coffee sweet. I put it on this evening just to make the day complete. And when you FaceTime later, you'll see me in your blue and laugh, because you know by now there's no replacing you. Your sweater, my December, my favorite kind of coat. You're somewhere building snowmen and I'm here writing notes about the way the collar still has traces of your cologne, about the way I'm never really feeling all alone. Your sweater, my December, until you're back with me. You've left the warmest part of you, and that's my guarantee. Some people buy expensive things to feel a certain way, diamond earrings, fancy boots, things to display. But I got this stretched out something that costs exactly none, and it makes me feel like royalty, makes me feel like I've won. When winter really bites outside and the radiator's weak, I layer up with you instead. You're the warmth that I seek, and I wonder if you're somewhere cold, if you're missing me too, if you're sleeping in my t-shirt the way I'm living in your blue. Your sweater, my December, I'll give it back, I swear, but maybe just one more week or month or year of care. It's stretched to fit my habits, it's molded to my shape. I think by now it's part of me, there's no escape. Your sweater, my December, my favorite place to be, wrapped up in the piece of you that's always holding me. When you come home for the holidays, I'll give it back for real, but probably just long enough for another hug to seal, and then I'll steal it back again. That's just how this goes. We've got a little cycle now, and everybody knows that your sweater's my December, my January too. My whole winter wardrobe is basically just you. So thank you for forgetting it that one October night. You left me with the coziest, warmest, softest light. Your sweater, my December, and maybe every month the thing I reach for first now, what I always want. You're stitched into my season now, sewn into my soul. Your sweater, my December, You make my winter whole. The cork just popped and someone screamed, but in the happy way. The foam is spilling everywhere, who cares, it's a holiday. My glass is filled with bubbles and they're racing to the top. And I already know what's coming and I cannot make it stop. I take a sip, it hits my nose, and there it is right there. That feeling like I'm 5 years old with bubbles in the air. I snort a little, cover my mouth, my friend does just the same. And suddenly we're kids again inside a grown-up game. Champagne giggles, here they come, tickling up from where they're from. My nose is full of fizzy stars, forgetting all my adult scars. Champagne giggles can't be cool, there's no composure, that's the rule. When the bubbles do their thing, we're kids in grown-up clothing, celebrating everything. My brother tries to make a toast, he's being way too slow. And someone yells, just say cheers, and now we're good to go. We clink our glasses way too hard, a little spills again. And nobody cares because we're all giggling like we're 10. My aunt is doing that thing she does, the laugh that's way too loud. My cousin's taken way too much and he's become the crowd. And I'm just standing in the middle with this bubbling in my chest, this golden fizzy silly feeling. Maybe December's best. Champagne giggles on repeat, every sip is something sweet. I try to be sophisticated, but the bubbles won and I'm elated. Champagne giggles, watch me now, I'm a serious adult, but not right now. Let the year be complicated, right this moment I'm translated into pure, ridiculous joy. Giggles running like a toy. Remember when you were little and you'd spin until you fell, or laugh at nothing till your stomach hurt but couldn't tell. That's what this is, that's what champagne does. If you let it through, it takes the grown-up out of you and lets the child peek through. My mascara might be running from the tears of laughing hard. My heels are somewhere by the couch, I've let down my guard. And everyone around me is a little bit undone, because the bubbles don't care about what you've become. Champagne giggles shared around, the most contagious silly sound. One person starts and then we all go, it's the avalanche of letting go. Champagne giggles, my favorite part, when the fizz gets to your heart. We're not drunk, we're just alive, the way we were at 4 or 5. Tomorrow there'll be morning and the sensible will return, the budgets and the emails and the things we have to learn. But right now in this bubble of a bubbling kind of night, we're permission slip to giggle and to hold our glasses tight. So here's to every New Year's Eve where someone pops the cork, where someone giggles first and it spreads around New York. Or wherever you're celebrating with your fizzing glass in hand, let the champagne do its magic. Let it help you understand that champagne giggles are a gift, a tiny little grace, a reminder we're still children underneath our adult face. So let it tickle, let it rise, let it take you by surprise. Champagne giggles in the cheeks, champagne giggles in the eyes. Champagne giggles one more time, the most effervescent silly rhyme. Here's to bubbles, here's to joy, here's to every girl and boy still hiding in the ones we are, still laughing at the fizzy stars. Champagne giggles, here we go, Happy New Year. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Ooh. The room just got a little quiet, conversations start to fade. Someone turn the music down, attention starts to wait toward the clock that's hanging there with 5 more ticks to go. And everyone is somewhere else, somewhere only they know. Glass is raised but not yet touched, waiting for the sign. Hearts are doing inventory, crossing every line. What was this year made of? What did I become? 5 minutes left of asking before the New Year's come. 5 minutes to midnight, the world is holding breath. 5 minutes to midnight, between this life and next. Every face is turned inside, reviewing what they've done. Everyone's a movie playing since the last January sun. 5 minutes to midnight, what's running through your mind? The things you wanna leave behind, the things you wanna find. We're all just standing in the same room, but we're all alone. 5 minutes to midnight, everything unknown. The man beside the window hasn't moved in quite some time. I wonder if he's thinking of a mountain he didn't climb. The couple in the corner is holding hands so tight. I wonder what they promised through a difficult year's night. The girl with the red lipstick keeps checking her phone, waiting for a message from someone I think not home. And me, I'm watching everyone, and also watching me, wondering who I'll be when we finally are set free. 5 minutes to midnight, 4 and 3 and 2, but we're still in the 5, still reviewing what is true. Did I love enough this year? Did I say the words out loud? Did I shrink myself too small, or did I finally stand proud? 5 minutes to midnight, it stretches like a song, long enough to second guess, and long enough to belong. We're all just humans in a room, about to turn a page. 5 minutes to midnight, standing at the edge. I think about the ones I lost, not to death but to the drift. The friendships that got quieter, the chances that I missed. I think about the times I laughed until I couldn't breathe, the moments that reminded me of who I wanna be. I think about tomorrow, which is almost here, how it's still a mystery, wrapped in hope and fear. And I wonder if the others, standing silent, glass in hand, are asking the same questions, trying hard to understand. 5 minutes to midnight, almost down to 4, but still we're in this stillness. At the opening of the door, I wanna take it with me, this suspended kind of grace, where everything is possible and time gives us some space. 5 minutes to midnight, everyone's so still, like we're all at the same altar, praying for the same hill. Let the new year be kinder, let the new year be true. 5 minutes to midnight, starting something new. The clock is getting closer now, someone starts to count, but I'm still in the quiet where the memories remount to something I can carry through whatever's on its way. 5 minutes to midnight turned into today, and when the clock strikes 12 at last and everyone erupts, I'll still be holding this moment where the whole world stops, because the celebration's lovely, but the real gift is here in the 5 minutes to midnight at the end of every year. 5 minutes to midnight, now it's finally done, but I'll remember the silence when the new year has begun. We're all just walking forward with our hopes and with our scars. 5 minutes to midnight, we wished upon the stars. We wished upon the stars. The countdown finished minutes ago. The cheers have settled down. Confetti scattered everywhere like color on the ground. But I'm standing by the window with a smile I can't explain. There's a secret in my chest that I'm choosing to contain. Everyone made wishes out loud for health and love and gold, for travel and for lottery wins and stories to be told. But when the clock struck 12, I closed my eyes and held my tongue, because some wishes are too precious to be sung. The wish I didn't say out loud is floating in my heart, too tender for the world to hear, too hopeful for a start. You might think I'm superstitious, keeping magic close, but some dreams need protection, need a quiet little dose. The wish I didn't say out loud, I'm holding it right here, a tiny ember glowing at the start of the new year. Ask me what I wished for, I'll just smile and shrug. The wish I didn't say out loud is wrapped up like a hug. My best friend asked me what I wanted. I said, oh, the usual, health and happiness and everything perpetual. But that's not what I whispered in the midnight of my mind. That's not the little flicker that I left the year behind. Maybe it's about someone, maybe it's about a place, maybe it's about becoming, about my own face. Maybe it's so simple that it sounds almost absurd, and that's exactly why I'm keeping it unheard. The wish I didn't say out loud, it's mine and mine alone, a little seed I'm planting in the soil of the unknown. They say if you tell a wish, it loses all its power, so I'm guarding mine like a garden guards a flower. The wish I didn't say out loud, it's breathing in my chest, a little private prayer, a little silent request. The universe is listening, I can feel it in the air. The wish I didn't say out loud is already there. Wishes before that I announced to anyone. I want this job, I want that trip, I wanna be the one. And sometimes they came true and sometimes they did not, but the ones I kept in silence somehow meant a lot. There's something in the keeping, in the choosing to protect. A wish becomes a secret, becomes something to respect. So I'm holding mine this new year like a firefly in hand, too beautiful to show, just glowing where I stand. The wish I didn't say out loud, it's written in the stars, in the space between the fireworks and the music and the bars. I looked up at the sky and sent it on its way, and now it's traveling forward into every new day. The wish I didn't say out loud, you'll see it if it lands. You'll know it by my smile, by the quiet in my hands. But until then I'm keeping it between me and the night, the wish I didn't say out loud. My little light, my little light. So if you see me later with a glow you can't quite place, a softness in my eyes, a hope upon my face, just know I made a wish when the year was turning new, and I'm holding it inside me where the truest wishes grew. The wish I didn't say out loud, it's mine to tend and keep, a little bit of magic that I'm carrying in my sleep. And maybe this time next year when we count down again, my wish will be a memory, a chapter and a friend. But for now it's just a whisper, just a maybe, just a cloud, the wish I didn't say out loud. Too precious, too proud, too beautiful to say out loud. There's a folder in her phone full of words she's never sent, little drafts of almost courage, every what if that she meant. Names that now feel like old cities, streets she'll never walk again, questions hanging in the ether, halfway typed and left in pain. Hey, I heard you moved to somewhere, just in case you think of me. I was wrong and I am sorry. Did you make it? Are you free? All the messages unsent, like soft shadows on the wall, tiny ghosts of conversations that were never born at all. So she turns off all the screens, lets the room grow deep and wide, takes her favorite old guitar from its corner at her side. Every chord she cannot text, every line she'll never say, finds a rhythm, finds a color, learns to travel its own way. This is jazz for those who never pressed submit or made the call, for the ones who closed the window just before the words could fall. Every note a kind of answer to a silence in the past, every phrase a gentle cover for a wound that healed at last. She remembers late night typing, backspace, heartbeat, sudden fear, every story that collapsed before it could even appear. Now instead of chasing closure through a glowing little screen, She just sings into the darkness till the edges turn serene. If you're holding in your pocket unsent lines that weigh like stone, know that somewhere in this evening she is singing you along. You don't have to say I'm sorry, you don't have to make it right. You can let the music carry what you couldn't hold tonight. Jazz for the ones who never texted, for the calls you couldn't place, for the maybe we could talk that just dissolved in empty space. When the chorus finds its landing, when the last chord softly blends, she can feel that all that silence found a softer, truer